Stories have power. They connect us, inspire us, and teach us. For centuries, humans have gathered around campfires, huddled in homes, and now, scrolled through screens, all with the same desire to hear a good story. Today, I want to share 3 stories from my life. They are simply moments, experiences that shaped who I am and how I see the world. These stories are about connecting the dots, embracing love and loss, and ultimately, understanding the precious gift of life itself. Each story holds a lesson, a piece of wisdom gleaned from the messy, beautiful tapestry of life. They are about finding the courage to rise after falling, to turn setbacks into opportunities for growth. And most importantly, they are about living each day with purpose and passion, knowing that our time on this earth is finite and precious. So, let's begin. Let me share these 3 stories with you, and together, let's discover the transformative power that lies within their lessons. My journey began even before I was born, with a decision made by a young, unwed graduate student, my biological mother. Her decision to place me for adoption was driven by love, a selfless act of sacrifice to give me a better chance in the world. At the last moment, when they discovered I was a boy, not the little girl they had envisioned, they changed their minds. My life took an unexpected turn, one that would set the stage for a series of events that would shape my future in profound ways. 17 years later, I found myself standing on the precipice of adulthood, about to embark on the grand adventure of college. However, the weight of my working-class parents' dreams, their life savings poured into my tuition, soon became a heavy burden to bear. 6 months into my college journey, I began to question everything. I couldn't shake the feeling that I was on the wrong path, that the conventional route wasn't meant for me. So, I made a decision that terrified and exhilarated me in equal measure. I decided to drop out. Dropping out of college didn't mean giving up on learning. It meant freeing myself from the constraints of a structured curriculum and pursuing knowledge on my own terms. With newfound time and a thirst for exploration, I began attending classes that sparked my curiosity, classes that ignited a passion within me that no textbook could ever replicate. One such class was calligraphy. At the time, it seemed like a whimsical pursuit, a detour into the world of artistry and aesthetics. Little did I know that this seemingly impractical skill, this indulgence in the beauty of letters, would one day become a pivotal element in my journey. Looking back, it's easy to see how each decision, each experience, no matter how small or insignificant it seemed at the time, played a crucial role in shaping the course of my life. The adoption, the decision to drop out of college, the calligraphy class, these were all dots, seemingly scattered and unrelated, yet destined to connect in ways I could never have foreseen. But here's the thing about dots. You can only connect them looking backward. You can't predict the future. You can't map out every step of your journey with absolute certainty. The only way to truly live is to trust. Trust your gut, trust your instincts, trust that even when the path ahead seems unclear, there's a force greater than yourself guiding you towards your destiny. My early 20s were a whirlwind of excitement, fueled by the boundless energy of youth and the intoxicating thrill of creation. It was during this period, in the humble surroundings of my parents' garage, that Apple Computer was born. Together with my friend and partner Woz, we poured our hearts and souls into this venture. The garage became our sanctuary, a crucible where innovation met determination, and a company began to take shape. What started as a shared passion project in that cramped garage would grow into a multi-billion-dollar company, forever altering the landscape of technology. Success, it turned out, was a double-edged sword. As Apple flourished, so too did the complexities of running a rapidly expanding company. Differences in opinion escalated into full-blown conflicts, and the very foundation of our partnership began to crumble. The board of directors, siding with my chosen partner, made a decision that would shake my world to its core. I was fired from the company I had poured my heart and soul into building. At the age of 30, I found myself cast adrift, stripped of my title, my purpose, and a significant part of my identity. The months that followed were some of the darkest of my life. The weight of failure pressed down on me, suffocating my creativity and leaving me lost in a sea of self-doubt. Yet amidst the despair, a flicker of hope began to emerge. The passion that had fueled my journey, the love for technology and innovation still burned within me. I realized that being fired from Apple, as devastating as it was, did not diminish my abilities or invalidate my dreams. I founded Next, a computer company focused on pushing the boundaries of technology and design. I poured my heart into Pixar, a small animation studio with a big dream of creating stories that would capture the imaginations of audiences worldwide. They were about rising from the ashes of failure, stronger and more determined than ever before. It's often said that we learn more from our failures than our successes. In the wake of my departure from Apple, I discovered the truth in those words. The experience, painful as it was, forced me to confront my own shortcomings, to reevaluate my priorities, and to emerge with a deeper understanding of myself and the world around me. Looking back, I can honestly say that being fired from Apple was the best thing that could have happened to me. It taught me the importance of resilience, the power of perseverance, and the unexpected gifts that can emerge from the ashes of loss. At the age of 17, a quote lodged itself in my mind. "If you live each day as if it were your last, someday you'll most certainly be right." From that moment forward, I began each day with a simple question. If today were the last day of my life, would I want to spend it doing what I am about to do? This wasn't about becoming morbid or dwelling on death, but rather about embracing the preciousness of life. It was a powerful realization, a reminder that our time on this earth is finite, and that each day is a gift, an opportunity to live with intention, purpose, and a deep appreciation for the fleeting beauty of it all. Contemplating my own mortality wasn't about becoming reckless or throwing caution to the wind. It was about stripping away the illusions, the distractions, the things that prevented me from living a truly authentic and meaningful life. What truly mattered was how I chose to spend the time I had been given. It was about following my passions, nurturing my relationships, and making a positive impact on the world around me. It was a liberation, a freedom that came from accepting the impermanence of life and focusing on what truly mattered in the present moment. Death, as I've come to understand it, is not the opposite of life, but rather an integral part of it. It's the natural conclusion to our story, the final chapter that gives meaning to all the chapters that came before. And while we may not be able to control when or how our story ends, we have the power to choose how we live each page. The realization of my own mortality became a catalyst for living a life without regrets. It empowered me to take risks, to pursue my dreams with unwavering passion, and to express my love and appreciation for those who mattered most. It freed me from the shackles of fear and self-doubt, allowing me to step boldly into the unknown, knowing that even if I failed, I would have lived a life true to myself. This wasn't about achieving some grand legacy or leaving a mark on the world. It was about living each day with intention, about making choices that aligned with my values, and about embracing the messy, unpredictable, and ultimately beautiful journey of life. It was about squeezing every ounce of joy, every drop of meaning from the time I'd been given. Each morning, when I look in the mirror and ask myself that same question, if today were my last, would I be content with how I'm living? It's not a morbid exercise, but a powerful reminder. It's a reminder to approach each day with a sense of gratitude, to cherish the moments, both big and small, and to live with a sense of urgency and purpose. Life is a gift, a precious and fleeting gift, and it's up to us to make the most of it. It's up to us to embrace the unknown, to chase our dreams with reckless abandon, and to live each day as if it were our last, because one day it will be. So my friends, I urge you to embrace the gift of each day. Live your life with intention, with passion, and with a heart full of gratitude. Don't be afraid to fail, to stumble, to fall. It's in those moments when we pick ourselves up and dust ourselves off that we discover our true strength, our resilience, and our capacity for growth. Live a life that matters, a life that reflects your values, your dreams, and your unique place in this world. For in the end, it's not the years in your life that count, but the life in your years. These stories, woven from my experiences, are more than anecdotes. They are testaments to the power of listening to that quiet, insistent voice within. It's a voice guiding us towards our true purpose. The world is full of noise, expectations, fear, conformity. It takes courage to silence those distractions. Trust that inner compass even when logic urges safety. Courage is acting despite fear. Take that first step, even without seeing the entire path. Trust the universe will meet you halfway. Listen to those whispers within. Don't silence them. They are your guiding light, leading you towards fulfillment. Life is not meant to be lived within the confines of a comfort zone. It's in those moments when we step outside the familiar, when we embrace the unknown, that we truly grow, evolve, and discover the depths of our own potential. Dropping out of college, starting a company in my parents' garage, being fired from the very company I had built, these were not decisions made lightly. They were leaps of faith, fueled by a belief in something greater than myself. A vision that propelled me forward even when the ground beneath my feet felt uncertain. The unknown can be daunting, yes, but it is also the birthplace of innovation, creativity, and transformative growth. It's where we challenge our assumptions, break free from the constraints of our past, and discover strengths we never knew we possessed. So I urge you to embrace the unknown. Don't shy away from challenges. Don't be afraid to take risks. It's in those moments of uncertainty, when we push beyond our perceived limitations, that we discover the true measure of our resilience, our adaptability, and our capacity for greatness. The path to success is rarely linear. It's often paved with setbacks, disappointments, and moments that test the very core of our being. But it's in those moments when we're faced with adversity that we have the opportunity to rise above, to learn, to adapt, and to emerge stronger and wiser on the other side. Being fired from Apple was, without a doubt, one of the most painful experiences of my life. It was a blow to my ego, a test of my resilience, and a stark reminder that success is not a destination, but a journey filled with unexpected twists and turns. Yet, it was also a catalyst for profound growth. It forced me to reevaluate my priorities, to reconnect with my passions, and to ultimately create a life that was even more fulfilling than the one I had imagined for myself. It taught me that failure, while painful, is not final. It's an opportunity to learn, to grow, and to emerge from the fire of adversity with a renewed sense of purpose and a deeper understanding of ourselves. So, when faced with challenges, remember that they are not meant to break you. They are opportunities to discover your own inner strength, to develop your resilience, and to emerge from the experience transformed. The stories we tell ourselves, the narratives we weave from the experiences of our lives, have the power to shape not only our own destinies, but also the destinies of those who come after us. We all leave a legacy, a ripple effect that extends far beyond our years on this earth. My hope is that my story, with all its imperfections and triumphs, will inspire others to embrace the courage to follow their own hearts, to trust their intuition, to embrace the unknown, to persevere through challenges, and to live each day with a sense of purpose and passion. The world needs more dreamers, more innovators, more individuals who are willing to challenge the status quo and create a better future for themselves and for generations to come. And it all starts with a single step, a decision to listen to the whispers of your soul and embrace the courage to live a life true to yourself. Remember, your time is limited, so don't waste it living someone else's life. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and most importantly, have the courage to follow your heart. These three stories, seemingly disparate threads in the tapestry of my life, are ultimately connected by a single enduring flame: the pursuit of passion, the unwavering belief in the power of dreams, and the courage to embrace the unknown. They are a testament to the transformative power of listening to that quiet voice within, the one that whispers of possibilities and urges us to forge our own paths, even when the way forward seems unclear. From the unexpected turns of my early life, through the exhilarating highs and devastating lows of my career, to the profound realizations that came with confronting my own mortality, each experience, each challenge has shaped who I am today. They have taught me the importance of resilience, the beauty of imperfection, and the enduring strength that comes from aligning my actions with my values. More importantly, these stories have reaffirmed my belief in the power of the human spirit, Our innate capacity for growth, reinvention, and the relentless pursuit of a life filled with meaning and purpose. As I stand here today, reflecting on the journey that has led me to this moment, I am filled with gratitude for the opportunities, challenges, and lessons. By sharing these stories, I hope to ignite a spark within you to embrace your journey with passion and courage. Embrace the unknown, step outside your comfort zone, and strive for a life that reflects your truest self. The path to greatness is not always linear, it is paved with detours and roadblocks. Rise above adversity, learn from mistakes, and never give up on your dreams. Stay hungry, stay foolish, and create a life filled with purpose and passion.